Morning everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. This is my December coloring pages. So this is video number 2 because I have discovered that even though I cleared off my phone, my maximum recording time is 33 minutes. So I was chattering away and yeah, no video. So I'm gonna have to do this in 2 parts. I know people hate that, but I'm really sorry. I have so many colored pages for this month. I was sick in December, so I colored and colored and colored some more. I did complete all of my books that I wanted to color in before the new year. I had many books. There is a video about that on my channel if you want to see it, but it was all my untouched books, and I did work in all of them. I didn't finish one page, but I worked on them, so that was great to have a goal and to do that. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna get through this, try to get through the half that I've already filmed, and then I will upload that, and then I will come back and do the part 2. So this was a book that I had never worked in, The Power of Positive Inking by Jack Canfield. Let's see, I did this page here. This was their sample. And then I did my own right here. It's pretty close. I did different color leaves. I used some gel pens on my page, and I drew the cobblestones and the bark on the tree because even though it shows it here, it was plain. And I wish I would have made my cobblestones closer together because that doesn't look right, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun to do. This is a workbook as well. So if you have this book and you color in it, I would suggest to do your little exercises first if you're going to use something that's going to bleed through. I mean, you can still read it, but on the other pages, there's like exercises where you would fill stuff in, and if you color this page and use things that bleed through, then it's going to come through there. So just be careful. So that was one. Oh my Lord, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I filmed all that and it's gone. Okay, this was on my list of 10 books I'd like to complete. By the way, thank you so much everyone who has participated in that tag. It really made my day to see those videos pop up one day. If you have made a video and I haven't commented on it, because I've tried to comment on all of them, please drop the link below, or at least just tell me that you made a video and I could go to your channel, because I want to personally watch all of them and thank everyone. And sometimes the person maybe did not hashtag it in the title or whatever, so it's not coming up. Anyway, so this one, Little Mermaid, was on my 10 books to complete list, and now I think I'm going to take it off, because I did this turtle, and, you know, it's huge, but the paper is just so slick. I was trying to do this next page because I had bled through from this page, and this was, this was Caran d'Ache fiber tip markers, I believe. So you just have to be so careful on what you use on this book that kind of like takes the fun out for me, because being that it is under the sea, you know, I would like to use watercolors and stuff, and you just can't in here. So I might take this book off of my 10 books to finish list. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, I worked in this book. This is on my Christmas adult coloring book. It doesn't have a person who made it. It's just by Vision Street. It was an Ollie's purchase. These are really fun doodly books. So I usually work in this one with my grandson. And we completed this one that we had started last year. So what we do when we work in it together is that we he'll start on one side and I'll start on another side, and then we'll rotate. That way the whole picture looks cohesive and it doesn't look like, two different people's coloring, which is fun too, don't get me wrong, but he gets a little discouraged because he says he can't color as well as I can. So that's how we do it. That way the whole picture looks like the both of us. So yeah, we used markers and gel pens and metallic markers, and this has been a fun page to do. Just a few bleedy things there. Okay, see, I'm going a little faster this time. I did work in Johanna's Christmas. Let's see. Both of these were for Color Your Hoard December 2020. Yeah. So I did this one. This is just Crayola regular pencils and some stickles in the middle of the poinsettias there. And then I decided to do the leaves in red instead of green because there's so much green in this picture. But this is just like any Johanna book, this is a beautiful book. I love it. I'm going through it very slow because I don't really like to color Christmas that much. So I usually just do maybe 1 or 2 a year. So I'll have it for quite some time. But speaking of Johanna, one of you guys asked me on Instagram what hashtags I was going to have this year, if I was going to have any more, what they were. I am going to do Johanna in January because I have so many Johanna books that I would like to show more attention to. I don't know if that's a hashtag that's been around. When I put it into the search in YouTube, I didn't see anything. So it may be an Instagram tag. I don't know how it came into my mind. Honestly, I can't say. So if you want to participate in Johanna in January, just, complete your page and use that hashtag. And I'll be able to find you and we can have all our pictures grouped together. I'm going to work on other things as well, but I want to concentrate on her books in January. I also did this one, and this one is just Crayola pencils and stickles. In fact, these are the Crayola pencils that I have next to my bed, and I am so lazy that, because I can keep these all in a smaller cup since they're double-ended. I love these pencils. So I'm so lazy that I don't even want to get up and get my Crayola pencils sometimes, so I use those. They work just as well. In fact, I like them a little bit better than regular Crayola pencils for some reason. But yeah, that's what I did that one in. Ugh. This book was on my 10 books to finish. Color by Number Masterpieces. I don't necessarily follow the colors. It just depends. If I have the color, I might. If not, This is Girl with Pearl Earring. I think it's the name of Vermeer, right? I think. So I did her in Crayola Super Tips, Stampin' Up watercolor pencils, and Reeves watercolor crayons. So that's why you can see it buckling up there, especially bad. But she was fun to do. I enjoyed doing this, and I'm definitely going to do more. Okay. I have the Victoriana coloring book. This is patterns from the Victorian times, things that would be on couches, walls, drapes, clothes, So this one had never been colored in, and I colored this one. I'm trying to use up a lot of gel pens, so you're going to see a lot of gel penny stuff in this particular video. But yep, I did that one. It was a lot of fun. I just love these delicate patterns. Really, really pretty. So I don't know what was holding me up on working in this book because there's so many beautiful things in here, and I will be working more in that one. Ugh. This one was one that I had never worked in before. This is Spirit Animals by Filippo Cardu. The thing that I don't like about this book is this, like with these little half pages. Is this perforated? No. Sometimes they perforate them right there so that you can take this piece off. So I think what I'll have to do is like put washi tape down there or something, or maybe paint it out because that kind of bothers me. But I did work on or finish this page here. So all the web is gel pen, and the spider is gel pens and some fine liners, I believe. But that one was a lot of fun to do. In between the webs is just some chalk pastel. I think I use Stampin' Up brand. Okay. I have some serious love for Mulga, so of course I had to work in Mulga's book. Now, some of these, the image is done, but there's no background. And I will go back probably, but I just don't know. Paper is really nice in this book. I just don't know if I want to do stamping or painting. So, you know, I just call them done when I finish the image, and then I can always go back later when the mood strikes me or I get an idea. Because I don't like to force the ideas, you know. So here is this skull. This is all done in Crayola pencils. I think this bright pink color is one of the colors from the special effects set, which gives you fluorescence. But I love him. I thought he was really cool looking. Sorry guys, my tags are gone. I did this one. This was just some some gel pens and some markers, really fast and easy. But I think I'm going to go back in and paint his or her fingernails with fingernail nail polish. That'll be fun. And then in the background, I was going to write the lyrics to John Lennon's All We Are Saying Is Give Peace a Chance song. I thought that would be neat. Mulga should have definitely been on my 10 books to finish list, so I might switch him out with the mermaid book there. I did this one, and I just thought this one came out really cool with the different, the contrast between the orange and the teal color there was really neat. And yeah, I don't know what I want to do with the background on him yet, but I think that he is adorable. I love this book so much. I've already got another copy in my cart ready to purchase. Did this guy. I did him in Super Tips and then came over and shaded him. So he's got this cool ropey beard. He's a pirate. Oh. I did this guy. I think there is some watercoloring going on here because I see some warping. So I probably watercolored the head. I don't know. Probably watercolored that part and then came in and shaded, looks like. Yeah. So he was fun to do. And then this guy, I love the way he turned out. This is more of Crayola pencils. I believe this is the fluorescent one. I love their special effects set. So yeah. And then his beard is kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but it goes from dark to light. So I don't know. I just really like the way these turn out when you're finished. When you start, you're like, you know, it's okay. But when you finish, it's like, bam. So that's Mulga. I have Just Sad Color Circus by Sarah Walsh. I had never worked in this book. It was shown on the video of all the books I've never worked in, so I worked in it. The first page, which was actually the third page that I did, is not done yet, so you can see where I need to finish that up. But she looks like she has some kind of radiation burn. I really need to get some markers that have, you know, a skin tone to them because no one is this color, I don't think. So I'm going to have to go in and cover that somehow. So there's that one. I did this one. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll remember this picture that I put up of, it's just like a pile of markers on my living room floor. That was the day that I colored this. I couldn't tell what was what, so I dumped them all on the living room floor, and my husband rolled his eyes so hard because we were watching some Netflix stuff together, and I just went, and they all flew on the ground. That way I could see what I had and color this in. This is mostly Sharpies, see? Yeah, so that was cool. I got to use up some that were sitting there forever. And then I worked on this one. I still need to finish coloring the bears, and then I'll be done because I did this whole ball thing that they're riding in or around, or I really don't know. But I tried to keep the color palette simple with that one because it's so kind of a busy, all these different outfits that they have on and stuff. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I worked in that one. Most of the books that I have never worked in before from the last video, or one of the last videos, really I had no reason to not work in them. Just no reason at all, because once I started it, I was like, this is a really nice book. Like, I'm so glad I challenged myself to that. Sugar Skulls and Flowers. Was this on my 10 books to finish? I can't remember, but if it wasn't, it should be, because one of my favorite books, and I've done a lot in here, and it's, yeah, I mean, these guys are just so funny looking and cute, and I don't know. I like them, so I did this one. This was some super tips, and then I went over with pencil on the spots that were kind of streaky, and there's probably some gel pens on there too. I don't see anything shiny, but this looks like a gel pen that I have. I did this one, although I have not come back in and shaded it or anything like that, but I used some brush tip markers that I got at Ollie's that were so dirt cheap. I think they were like $2. They don't have a brand name on them. I wish they did, and I don't have the package anymore because I would order some more, because I really like the colors that they have they're just a little bit different than most of the things that come in, you know, your basic colors. So, yeah, love this book. I worked in Inspired Coloring Nature, another one of my favorites. The paper is really nice in this one. You know, it's super thick book here, and they have the green in there for you. Which doesn't bother me at all. I understand some people don't like that, but it just sort of goes away anyway. And here's the one that I worked on. This went so fast because I used my Tim Holtz Distress Stains and just kind of went blob, blob, and then took blue and blobbed it here. And then I just took pencils and kind of filled in where there was no blobs of Distress Stain. So if you want to see how to do that, let me know, and I will make a video about that. But then I just added some gel pens in for a little bit of sparkle. And these little whoop-de-woo-woos are made from Crayola pencil. Very simple, very fun. So we have Zendoodle Coloring Magical Fairies by Deborah Muller. Another book I had never worked in. It was fairly new at the time, so, you know, it makes sense that I didn't work in it. But the first one that I did was, no, don't look, this one. I did her, and I had posted it on Instagram, and Rita from RB Dreams Art said, I love that book. Do you want to do a buddy color? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So we agreed on a page to do, and we did that. But on this particular page, I think I just used Crayola pencils, and if you go over the top of them with your twistables, you can cover up those like white spaces that you missed or that you didn't blend, you know, all the way. I used some stickles on her little hat, and I thought she was really cute, but the problem was when I went and did my buddy color with Rita, you notice anything? Look at this one, and then look at that one. It's the same. I need to break away from my color palette, which is fuchsia, red, yellow, orange. Like, those are the colors that I like. And I need to kind of break out of the box. So, but on this one, I used some Eroja tints on her wings. They have a set that has like pale and fluorescent. That's the set I have. And on her hair as well. The background, the blending part, that part is chalks. And I think there was a variety of just different markers and things used on here. Stickles, of course. The only thing that's bleeding through is her stockings there. That dark plum color, I think, was a gel pen. No, it was a Stellar fine liner. So that was a lot of fun to do. Check out Rita's picture. Hers came out a lot better, but she's really good with girls and skin and stuff, and I don't like doing skin, so. But it was a lot of fun, and if anybody else, or Rita, if you want to do another buddy color in this book, anybody let me know, because I do want to do more. I enjoyed working on this paper. It was really not bad at all. Okay, we're at 19 minutes. I got another about 10 before I get cut off. So I worked in The Walking Dead. This is just my lays by my bed book, and whatever I happen to have laying around I use. So there's no shading, no masterpieces in here, just for me to have fun and relax at the end of the night. I don't even know why I show this, because it's just, you know, not good coloring in my mind. But I probably show it to show that, you know, not everything has to be perfect. So here's this one. She does have some gel pen on her knife and her eyeshadow. But these are just fun to do. They're very relaxing for me. I don't know how zombies can be relaxing, but they are. I just don't put a lot of thought in it, I guess is what I mean. Okay, this book inspired coloring Christmas. I did a video how to use twistables. So here's my finished Santa, and sadly, if you have pets, you will be able to relate to what happened to me. But I did put this ho 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 in stickles, and then I got up to get something out of the kitchen, and my dog said, I would like to go to the kitchen too, in case you have something for me, and she trampled right over the picture. So not only did I have to clean glitter off of her toe hair, but I had to wait till it dried, kind of chip it off, and then, you know, reapply it. But it's no big deal. So this is how he turned out. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Color Me a Quote by Noor Tomei. Great fun. I don't know what I was waiting for on this one. This was, you know, another one I worked in that I was like, this is going to be a favorite. I did this one of Salvador Dali. Now, I have marker and gel pen in his hair and his mustache. I made his suit jacket collar here with washi tape. I stamped these dragonflies, whatever those are. I stamped them on there and then colored them in, filled them in with stickles. Do you see this blob right here? I don't know what happened. Something happened, and then when I looked back on it, I realized how funny that was, because it says, have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it, and I put a big pink blob there. So no worries, I did not reach any perfection on that page. Oh, so in Tolkien's world, the page that I marked to work in, I did not work in. I changed my mind, and I did him. I did this dragon. The whole dragon is done with Crayola Super Tip Snow, Crayola Twistable Pencils, and the smoke and the ground here, the dirt, is done with just some chalks. So I thought this one came out really good. I loved doing this one. It was a lot of fun. It went so fast because when you work with twistables, it really does go a lot faster than regular pencils. So I really had fun doing that one. I'm definitely going to keep a hold of that book. Almost done, guys. The Wallpaper coloring book, I chose to do the scene from 2006 and use a little bit of their color palette. So here is my finished section. This one is not finished yet. I have my list of prismas that I was using, so I'm going to have to complete that one. It will go in my whips video, which I'm going to be doing a video of all my whips, because that's my next challenge, is whipping whips. But yes, this was a lot of fun. It's so fun to see the room come to life, because, you know, it just looks like this when you start, and then you start adding color and it just pops. So I'm so glad that I, you know, just kind of jumped in and worked in this book, because I'm going to work in some more. And I'll probably do like this, the 50s, the mid-century modern wallpaper will be a lot of fun to do. So, fun, fun, fun. This book I worked in, The Wizard of Oz by Charles Santori, I not so much enjoyed. It's a beautiful book, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, he's an awesome artist. My gel pen was running out, so I don't know if you can see my marks there. He looks also as that he got a radiation burn, because, like I said, I don't have any light skin color, and I didn't want to have super tip on everything and then not on his, you know, because it would look different. So yeah, it wasn't my favorite. Also, of course, it's very thin paper, so you're going to bleed through onto the words. So yeah, I don't know. I might try one more picture and see if I want to keep the book, but they're so detailed. Incredibly tiny things in some of these. We'll see. We'll see. And the last one I'm going to show you on this video so that we don't run out of time is The Explorer's Journey. Quit, Annie. Quit. Explorer's Journey by David Haben. So I have shown this book a couple times before. This is where a man goes out seeking something. We're assuming it's a woman, and then the woman goes out seeking the man in the back. They meet in the middle. It's just sweet and romantic. And I did this page. This paper is super thick, so this is a lot of watercolor paint, and then I use some really bright pencils over the top of that. The planets are done in super twistables, Crayola twistables. The moon is all stickled up, the clouds are all stickled up. This was great fun to work in. The paper is awesome. Definitely going to be working more in this one. So I thought, like, what would be fun to do is, since, you know, he's seeking something, we're assuming her, and she's seeking something, we're assuming him, that I thought that as I complete a page on the back, since it's blank, I could write the lyrics to, like, a love song, you know, and then she could be in her world under the sea, and on the back I could write the lyrics to, you know, a love song that maybe has watery theme to it or something, and then keep doing that until they meet. That'll be a lot of fun. I like these kind of things. So that is it. I have to stop, because if I don't stop, then my phone is gonna shut down again, and I'm gonna have to start over, and I'll be pulling out my hair. But at least I got to go through all those. We still have these left to do, guys. So please come back and watch part 2 of this if you can. I will appreciate that very much. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. Welcome to anybody who's just come aboard. I'm so happy to have you. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.